Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very exciting video. It is going to be first impression slash testing out video, and as you can see by the title, it is going to be my review of the Tarte Shape Tape foundation. Quick disclaimer, I completely agree with everyone on the internet. Foundations should have a wide range. No one should be excluded. I saw that Charlotte Tilbury is coming out with foundation and she had like 5 shades. I actually said, well, you know, no one has to be like Fenty Beauty. No one has to come out with 30 shades straight away. A girl commented, she said, but it's not about following a trend. And you know what, I completely agree. If I was deeper complexion and I was unable to find a shade in a foundation, any foundation, it would suck, you know. Tarte should have waited, and that whole BS about spending a lot of money to develop the shade range, etc, etc. Tarte with Shape Tape concealer itself probably has made millions if not billions, and developing a few more darker shades wouldn't have made much difference for us to have to wait as consumers. That's out the way. Second of all, why is Tarte not available on Beauty Bay, on Cult Beauty? It is so freaking expensive to buy Tarte when you're living in United Kingdom, and I can only imagine it's equally as hard to get hold of in Europe in general. I have paid £48. Yes, obviously it was £35 for the foundation itself, but the shipping and customs were £13. I have paid £48 for this, and I can only freaking hope that the shade that I have bought will match me. And I can tell you right now, straight away, it is not worth it. No foundation, in my opinion, is worth 50 quid is 2 weeks worth of my food shopping. It's not worth it. If I was able to get it on Beauty Bay for £35, every now and again I could buy that foundation. 48, pretty much 50 quid. No, why the fuck did I buy this? Let's just stop rambling. I'm gonna put this foundation on. It is currently 12 o'clock. And I'm going to wear it as long as I can. Just in case you want to know, I'm very oily and very fair. If you need like a comparison, if you want some kind of comparison, in Fenty Beauty, I'm the shade 120, Max Factor Face Finity, I'm Light Ivory, L'Oreal True Match, 1N. I'm usually the palest shade in every drugstore foundation. I didn't bother buying a brush, don't like them. I kind of got used to using my Real Techniques complexion sponge to apply my foundation. They have like this quiz to be able to help you choose between the matte and the hydration. Obviously I was going to come up with matte. The only thing I was hoping for is that it would suggest a shade for me. I did have to kind of match myself by looking at the pictures, and I went for Fair Light Neutral. This is what it looks like. Tarte Shape Tape Matte Foundation, Double Duty Beauty. Again, why? I know it looks cool, doesn't have a smell. I know it looks cool, but for a person that suffers with acne, this comes no use to me. I don't want to put that bacteria in there, especially if it's that expensive. Slightly too dark and a little bit too pink, but it will have to do. Real Techniques complexion sponge. I kind of wish it had a smell now. I can only hope this will not oxidize. I can just get away with it. I should have gone for a more yellow undertone rather than neutral, but it's not terrible. I only wish it matched me just a little bit better. Let me zoom you in. My eyes look absolutely crazy. I look ill. I'm impressed, I'm not gonna lie. I will build it up on my cheeks. Let's see if it like cakes up. I love how matte it is. And it is most certainly full coverage. So for an oily skin that's acne prone, so far I absolutely love it. Let's see if they work together. Looks fine. It doesn't change the formula, the performance of the concealer, which is amazing. Okay, so far I like it. It cakes up a little bit around my smile lines, and I don't have, my smile lines aren't that deep, and I have natural Botox, aka fat. It's very strange that it does manage, like it did manage to kind of sink in and it looks a bit cakey. Other than that, the shade, that was totally my fault. I don't think it has oxidized. It is very matte. So if your combo, I don't know if you could get away with this, honestly. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup. I'm gonna get on with the day. We're gonna test how good it wears throughout the day. Can you see how much darker this foundation is than it should be? You can just tell, basically. So far it has been half an hour, so no, the shine is my highlight, not the grease. Yeah, so far so good. It's just the freaking shade is not the greatest match, but what can you do? That happens quite a lot online. I love my job. I'm able to be in a hoodie, comfortable, whilst I'm editing. Yeah, it's been 3 hours since I've put the foundation on. You can see my forehead getting a little bit shiny, and maybe my nose a little bit. Other than that, it's going good, it's going strong. Not much to say about it other than you can start to see a little bit of shine coming through on my forehead and my nose. I personally don't see that much difference between the 3 hour mark and now the 5 hour mark. Maybe my forehead is a little bit more shiny and the lights are not helping that, but it's holding up pretty well. I do like the foundation, it's comfortable. The only issue is it's expensive and the shade range sucks. I'm almost done working and I'm gonna go home. So see you in a few hours. Okay, so 7 hours in, and I feel like now we can start, like we're starting to see that oils are most certainly coming through. Like right here, if I move my head, you can see the reflection. Obviously on my forehead, big time. It's like an oil slick, and the foundation actually started to like rub off because it's a lot easier to budge. So when I've, you know, been playing with my hair or whatever, the foundation actually started to come off around here. And I don't know if you'll be able to see around my nose, but there's barely any foundation like in this crease right here and on the other side, where I just touched, but prior to that as well, whenever I've, you know, kind of touched my nose or whatever, the foundation is becoming very delicate because of the oils. It's just starting to come off. Alright, it has been 10 hours, so let's see. I don't know, I'm gonna change the lighting, I think. Yeah, let's go back out. Oh yes, oh yeah, you can see how greasy I am. So like I said, the forehead started just melting off. Nothing new here. Shiny, very, very shiny, like around here. So basically in the T-zone, I'm starting to get shiny on my chin, and I actually very rarely get like really oily here. It's just basically kind of slightly melting off. For this to look like this after 10 hours, I'm not impressed. I'm not impressed at all. Fenty Beauty holds up a little bit better than this, and it is Fenty Beauty is £9 less on Harvey Nichols, and it holds up a little bit better than this. So the price is poor, it's holding up quite poorly. It's very, very matte at the very beginning, which I kind of liked, almost as if I powdered, and it hasn't held up as good. So honestly guys, Tarte Shape Tape foundation is a big pass. I kind of wish I could just send it back, because it was definitely not worth that 48 quid that I paid. But you know, you live and you learn. I just really want to take this off now, because it is melting off anyway. I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye.